past week I've been binging You. Tech 9.
Tech 9?
Tech 9's new album.
Really?
Or Nina.
That's crazy because my producer Roman, who actually did the whole album, beats and all, his favorite artist is Tech 9. How crazy is that?
My spaceship, Han Solo with the Falcon vibes. I'm the Rogue One, got a new hope without the lies. Inception lifestyle, see me dreaming like DiCaprio. Wanted you to join me, sorry, but I have to go.
Like I envision Eminem as like a surgical guy with a PhD. He studied hard. He went to school. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
There's MGK that's like that emo guy sitting in the back of the classroom. Like, no one understands me. It's him. So it's legit. But then I'm like, there's Tech 9, man. He's just put him in a science lab.
Oh man.
He's got the chemicals. He's like, let's see what this does.
Yeah,
for
sure.
And it blows up, and he's just like, wow.
Well, he's always
like
been
a mad
that
scientist. Oh, dude, that just getting things like that click.
Oh yeah, when it hits you, you're like, oh, that's what it's like, and then you have like a perfect way of describing it.
Yeah.
Because I think you just did, like, for anyone who knows Eminem, MGK, or Tech 9, you pretty much nailed it on the head.
As rappers evolve,
Yeah.
they can be the best back then and the best now.
Wow.
But it's like to give a correlation to. This is I think this is a process MGK is going through, but this is a process Eminem has already gone through. And you can almost see it like Eminem, I said he was a surgeon, right? Yes. With a blade, he's very technical.
Yeah.
But if you take his early albums and when he just started out, he was like...
A little more reckless?
He's like the doctor in the alleyway with a rusted blade. So he's like, oh, you want that leg removed? And he's going, he's a psycho. But
that's crazy.
Through his transformation, he's gone from, just the back alley doctor to a professional surgeon. Tech 9, I think like I said, he's that kid or that guy in the science center just throwing chemicals together. I think he's twisting and he's evolving into the next stage of him.
You said you've been listening to my album.
Non-stop, dude. I spent, just last night alone, 4, I'll go safer, I'll go conservative, 4 hours just listening to the whole album. As I've been driving around, I do security, I do patrol work and whatnot. Yeah. So while I'm riding around, I hook up my phone to the Bluetooth system.
No way.
And I just listen to it. Now I can't be as technical and thorough as I want because I'm on the job, so it's more background noise, but I do it so also my subconscious is taking it in.
Steven, that's crazy, man. I really appreciate that enthusiasm, man. And I can't describe how crazy that is to me, because I think the only other person that's probably heard the album more is probably Roman. Because he had to mix every vocal and it was funny when him and I finished in February of 2019. We had spent so much time together for 10 months straight, over 200 days probably of meeting up, and every other week or so or whatnot, whatever our schedule was, but he's like, dude, I need a break. You and I, and we took a month where we just didn't see each other. And he was like, yeah, man, I need less interaction, just because I'm like, I get it, bro. I get it. But I think you're probably second and I'm probably third. That's hilarious.
I believe you put 100% into the album.
Wow.
And so it's like, for someone who literally gives their all into an album, it only deserves the equal or greater amounts of attention given to it. So what I had to, and that gets exhausting, I got to rest and recuperate, but I would also have to take breaks from it. And I think to keep me revved up and motivating, I listen to music with a lot of friction. So, I'd listen to your album for 2 hours straight, and then I think I just binged some heavy metal band like Rings of Saturn.
Thank you, man. Genuinely, bro.
Dude.
Bump that, bro. That's crazy to me. Because for me as an artist to think that 13-year-old Kyle was writing rhymes, 18-year-old me, oh my gosh, I just dropped an album. I have hard copies of it, and I'm passing it out. Oh my gosh, this one guy listened to it. Oh my, and that was such a moment. We did a house concert, and over 100 people came, and they weren't necessarily there for me, but they stayed there and listened. To now be 27 and have this experience where you and we haven't even known each other, maybe a month or two, or
the total time we've actually interacted with each other, if you put it all together, has probably been under an hour.
Yeah. And that's the part of it that's insane to me, because it's like one thing for like a family member or a longtime friend to like show so much enthusiasm and I guess like enjoyment and pursuit towards my project and my writings. Like every person wants to be heard. I feel like and I know you and I have had discussions where every person wants to be understood.
Yeah.
And they want people to feel what they've been through, and they want that empathy, and they want to be validated and all these things. And that's something we all deal with on a human level, but it's kind of amplified when you're an artist because you're going public with it. You
are basically, how do I put it? It's your ego, you're putting it out there, so it's almost the sense of you being emotionally naked.
Yeah.
You're putting yourself out there for literally everyone to look.
Yep.
Everyone can criticize.
Yep.
And you are almost in a way at their mercy, and so it's I can't imagine putting that out there.
I'm the kid who dropped out of college twice. I put the books down and picked up the mic. Yeah.
What really hooked me was literally within the first 60 seconds of meeting you. Because I remember that, I shook your hand and I was like, oh, you're a rapper, oh, cool. And, and this is also when I was discovering my passion for music, so I kind of wanted to hear a little bit of yours. And I kind of just asked. And then you start, quick question, do you remember what you were spitting to me?
Yeah, I believe it's probably Second Chance was probably the song.
Look at me now, like boy, you still rap. Say no, I don't, I just find beats and spaz. L then W-E-R then Y. Larry the legacy, who is this guy? Telling the truth, I'm not feeding them lies. I am not bluffing, just look in my eyes.
As you were spitting that, I'm telling you, I said it was a wild ride, because when I listen to music, I try to hear the tone that you're rapping in. I try to account for the speed, the technicalities, and then also the bars.
Yeah.
It's all about the bars.
All about the bars, my man.
And just, you were, how do I put it? The way you spit it was just perfect enough for me it was like riding a bucking bronco that I was barely holding on for, man. It was like, because as soon as you'd spit a bar, I'm trying to process it as hard as I can, and just as I'm able to process it, boom, you're on to the next one. So
no
it's like,
way.
boom, boom, boom. And I'm barely holding on. And as soon as you were done, it was like 8 seconds of riding a bucking bronco. You get off and you're like, that 8 seconds that was a wild ride. And as soon as you did that, I was like, as soon as I felt the passion in that, I was like, I need more of this. And then that's when you told me about your albums on Spotify and whatnot, and thank God you have it on Spotify. That makes my life a lot easier. And then boom, downloaded the whole album. I started listening to it, and then that's when I took in this green book, I started doing my rough draft.
Wow. Took notes on the album, man. That is such an honor. For any artist out there listening, like that trips me out, man. And I had to like bring you on and just get your feedback from it for everyone to hear, because it's got me geeked. You talk about getting a compliment about doing what you love, but like to have someone, I'm writing notes, like I'm writing like a paper. That's an honor, Steven, like real talk, man. So thank you.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, one of the things I love to do is I love to show how beautiful other people are to them, because a lot of people struggle with that and they don't believe it. And I want to show how beautiful other people are, and then I want them to be able to believe it. So when you gave me this opportunity, and then when I knew, not only was I interested in it, it just like I don't know how to put it, man. I was just like, I cannot wait to literally spill everything, because I want you to know every little thing I found, because your is amazing, dude. That's all I can say.
Some nights you just gotta thank God for. So amazing that I'm bringing full of encore. In my city, like what was I gone for? Had blessings, but the crazy thing I